Next we discuss sale of a depreciable asset. When you sell a depreciable asset, that will result in profit or loss. How we will compute the profit or loss on sale of a depreciable asset, and what the journal entries are to be passed on sale of asset. First we look how the profit or loss on sale of a depreciable asset is computed. The sale proceeds minus expenses of sale. When you sell the asset, you may incur some expenses, some brokerage or something have to be paid for sale of the asset. Then you compute the net sale proceeds, that is sale proceeds minus expenses of sale, you get net sale proceeds. From that, deduct the book value on that date. Deduct the book value of the asset on that date. If the result is positive, profit. If the result is negative, loss. First you compute the net sale proceeds and compare with the book value. If it is more, the net sale proceeds is more than the book value, that is the profit. If net sale proceeds is less than the book value, that is the loss. We will see the journal entry if the asset is sold on profit. Bank account debtor, that is the amount received, net amount after deducting the expense on sale, what the amount you received, that is the amount to be debited, bank account debtor, to asset, that is the book value of the asset on that date. After depreciation, what is the book value, that amount to be credited in asset account. The difference, if it is positive, that is the profit, to profit on sale of asset, or you can credit to P&L or credit profit on sale of asset, and later the profit on sale of asset will be transferred to profit and loss account. So therefore the journal entry is cash account debtor to asset to profit on sale of asset or P&L. If you were following accumulated depreciation method for accounting depreciation, journal entry for sale of asset will be bank account or cash account debtor, accumulated depreciation account debtor to asset to P&L or profit on sale of asset. Friends, we know that the accumulated depreciation account will have a credit balance. Whatever depreciation we debited, that is accumulated in the accumulated depreciation account. Whatever the accumulated depreciation is there in that account should be debited now. Whatever the depreciation related to the asset sold, that is already credited in the accumulated depreciation account, now to be cancelled by debiting accumulated depreciation account. Therefore the journal entry is cash account debtor, accumulated depreciation account debtor to asset to P&L or profit on sale of asset. We will see an example. A company purchased a machinery for rupees 25,000 on 1/7/2018. The company charged depreciation at the rate of 20% under written down value method. On 31st March 2020, the company sold the machinery for rupees 5,000. The brokerage on sale of the machinery, rupees 200, is paid. Find the amount of profit or loss on sale of machinery. The machinery was purchased for rupees 25,000 on 1/7/2018. That means in financial year 2018, the machinery is used only for 9 months. He purchased machinery on 1st July, and therefore July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 9 months the machinery is used in the first year. In 1920, it is used for the full year. The machinery is sold on 31st March 2020. Therefore, the machinery is used for the full year in the second year. The machinery was sold for rupees 5,000. The brokerage is paid 200, and therefore The net sale proceeds is 5,000 minus 200. We got only 4,800 as net sale proceeds. And we have to compare the net sale proceeds with the book value of the asset on 31st March 2020. The book value, how we will calculate the book value? Cost of the asset minus depreciation till the date. Till the date means 31st March 2020. The asset was purchased on 1/7/2018. Therefore, we have to compute the depreciation for 1 year and 9 months. Our depreciation method is written down value method. The cost of the asset is 25,000, that is purchased on 1/7/2018. Depreciation for the first year, that is the financial year 18-19, 9 months depreciation, 25,000 into 20% into 9/12, that comes approximately 3,750 rupees. And therefore the balance after first year of depreciation, 25,000 minus 3,750, the balance is 21,250. Depreciation for the second year, full year depreciation, written down value method. Therefore 21,250, that is the opening balance for the second year. 21,250 into 20%, 4,250. Deduct that from the balance. 21,250 minus 4,250. You will get the book value on 31st March 2020, that is rupees 17,000. You compare that 17,000 with the net sale proceeds. Your net sale proceeds is 4,800. So 4,800 compared with the 17,000. The net sale proceeds is less than the book value, and therefore the transaction resulted in a loss of rupees 12,200. We will see what is the journal entry for loss. Bank account debtor, that is the amount net proceeds received. Loss on sale of asset account debtor to the asset. Or if you were following accumulated depreciation method, cash or bank account debtor, accumulated depreciation account debtor, loss on sale of asset account debtor to asset. Instead of debiting loss on sale of asset account, you can straight away debit P&L account, or you can debit loss on sale of asset account, and later that loss on sale of asset account can be transferred to profit and loss account. You will see what is the journal entry to be passed on the question. Bank account debtor, that is the net sale proceeds received, 4,800. The transaction resulted in a loss of rupees 12,200, and therefore P&L account should be debited, or loss on sale of machine asset account should be debited to machinery. The asset's book value, that is 17,000. If you were following accumulated depreciation method, the journal entry on sale of asset will be like this. Bank account debtor, that is the amount you received, that is the net amount you received on sale of asset, that is 4,800. Accumulated depreciation account debtor, that is the depreciation so far. First year 3,750, second year 4,250. Therefore total accumulated depreciation 8,000 related to the machinery. Debit that amount. Loss on sale of machinery we already computed, that is 12,200. Account debtor to machinery, that is the original cost of that machinery, 25,000. Journal entry is bank account debtor 4,800, accumulated depreciation account debtor 8,000, loss on sale of machinery account debtor 12,200, to machinery 25,000.